Someone on Twitter a year ago, back in May, made a joke saying, "I'm calling it now. The Mario Brothers movie will not have Charles Martinet play Mario, but for some
Yes.
reason, but for no reason, and cast someone like Chris Pratt." And here we are. This person on Twitter heard it from the mouth of babes a year ago.
Yep.
That Chris Pratt's going to be Mario. They tried to warn us, but we didn't listen.
Like I said, I really like Chris Pratt. I generally like the movies. I mean, some of his movies aren't that great, but everybody has bad movies. Like, you know, the Jurassic World movies are kind of shit. But I mean, I like him as Star-Lord. I like him in his other like action-y movies. I liked him in The Office. I like him just in general. I like him as a person. But get rid of scared Luigi here. But I'm not sure that I would have ever picked him for Mario in any world that exists.
Why couldn't they just use Charles? He's there. He's been doing Mario's voice for years.
And he's an actual voice actor. Like Mario, people always think of him as Mario, but like he's done a lot of stuff. He is practically, shit. Who's the guy who does like Scooby-Doo and like everybody else in the world?
Casey Kasem?
No, he does.
You said Scooby-Doo, and I thought of Shaggy immediately.
No, he does. I think he did like Megatron. He did like other stuff, but you know, the really famous voice actor whose name now I just can't remember. But he's like that. I mean, Charles Martinet has done a lot of stuff. He's not just Mario. He's done a lot of stuff. He's a professional voice actor.
I'm pretty sure Charles has a greater acting range beyond "It's a me, Mario."
Yeah, it's a me, Mario.
Like, I'm pretty sure he could actually. He could make Mario more than just a one-dimensional character.
I mean, the thing is, so I've heard that Miyamoto does not like long, complex stories for Mario. Like, so one of the things I heard was that he actually kind of disregarded games like Paper Mario because he thought the story was too complex for his characters.
It is Miyamoto, since you brought him up, the reason why the Star Fox section of their IPs is stagnating so much.
Yeah. I don't know.
Seeing that, I don't think Miyamoto has anything to do with it, but so what's Nintendo's excuse for not making a new F-Zero? There's practically no story.
Yeah. They had a story, though. They made a story. There was a whole anime. Did you not see the anime, the F-Zero anime?
No.
There was an anime. It was like 50 episodes long. It was like 2 full seasons long. I don't want challenge mode. Where's all the like multiplayer things? I guess they're all in here. Let's just do this. 1 to 4 players. Let's try it. Let's just make sure that we're even like all playing. Apparently we can all like multiple play one. I, Mimi, Baby, and Gon Gon.
I swear there was more than this.
Who is everybody? Lost Joke, are you Baby?
I'm apparently player 2.
I am.
Lost Joke is 2. Craig is 3. Of course, I'm 1. I'll be aye, Captain. I don't know how to play this game, by the way, so.
So yeah, that was the news.
Don't have any
for me at the start of the day was that star-studded cast.
It's funny that you say it's the start of the day because I mean Nintendo Direct only started like an hour ago. Well, it's a couple hours ago. I'm pretty sure the only button or the only thing that you need to control this game is the control stick. Nothing else I think does anything.
I think there's
there might be an item.
A jump.
Button. Oh shit. Shit. Again. Oh. Who's in first? Is that you, Lost Joke? Or is that Craig? That's Craig.
Oh, I've fallen off like 5 times.
Yeah, I've fallen off a few times too. What's the use? Oh, there we go. I pressed it. I think it's either A or B. Use items. I don't know what any of the items do though. God, this is just Mario Kart all over again.
No, see, in Mario Kart, I can actually stay on the track.
Well, luckily there are other mini games. It's not just racing mini game. There's oh, holy shit. There's like other things that we can God damn. That we can play that's not just a racing game.
I'm okay with this mode.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure that you are. Damn. I'm terrible at this. Ah. Ah. Oh shit.
Last Joke's going backwards. Someone exploded me.
Ah, God, I keep on going up the sides. I think I might have used like the equivalent of like a red or blue turtle shell on you. I don't know how it happened though. Alright, let's play a different mini game. I'm gonna say the races are not Super Monkey Ball's top content.
Congratulations.
Congratulations! No. There's like other stuff we can play. Monkey Fight. 1 to 4 players can play simultaneously. You punch to knock your opponents off the platforms. Sure.
So it's just sumo.
Survival mode or like score mode? I guess last person standing.
Survival.
Or...
Clearly the baby will be the strongest contender.
Clearly. Alright, it's just us three. It's no computer. It's just you guys versus me.
It's both of us versus you, okay.
No. No.
That's what you said.
Whoop. Oh shit, I went too fast. Greg wins. The baby wins by doing nothing. Alright. Shit! Okay. I was in the process of falling. Alright. No! Shit! I honestly thought that I was out. I thought that you would punch me right out. Alright, I like this mode. Let's just play this mode forever.
Game settings.
No, let's try like the other stuff too. Let's see what else we got. Monkey target. 1 to 4 players can play simultaneously. Land right on the target, so it's like a pilot wings kind of thing. Balls. Each player uses 1 ball when 3 or 4 people are playing. I don't know what that means, but okay.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Your face is pretty self-explanatory.
It isn't, though.
I failed. I can't unball myself. Oh, I definitely want to play this one again because I really failed. I really screwed the pooch. You can do it, Lost Joke. You can do it. 100. Oh. Is it 150 that you got?
Hi.
Hi. My stomach hurts a lot. You actually got 1 point even though you didn't leave the ramp. Alright. This time. Oh. Good. All these. Oh no, I'm cutting off! No, I'm okay. I don't know what pink is. I don't know what the points are. God damn, Lost Joke. Oh shit. Nope. I fell. Shit. I tried to pull up too hard. I tried to pull up too hard too early.
No,
Fell out.
that one was a lot harder.
I think we should do this one again. Oh yeah, I forgot there's like 6 rounds of this. God damn, Lost Joke. Just completely ruining all my bananas. Ah, so close. So close to that 200 mark. Alright. This does remind me of Pilot Wings. It's not like quite the same, but it's very similar. Get any of these goddamn bananas. Shit. I didn't remember what button puts my wings in. Should just remember, same button. There's only one button that's ever used in this game. Jesus, Craig. Holy shit, Craig, your score. Ah.
I screwed this one up.
Oh no! No! I was so close. Jesus. Alright, I want to do this one again. This one I'll do again.
Game settings.
Let's do a smaller number. No, shit. I'm gonna do a smaller number of rounds. 3 is fun. 6 is kind of like a lot.
Round 1. Ready?
Okay, if you don't actively accelerate all the way down the ramp, you're just screwed.
I pressed one button. Yeah, and also if you pull up, if you try pulling up too much, you're also kind of screwed because you just lose all momentum, then you just fall out of the sky.
Yeah.
We don't think too hard about monkey physics.
The physics in this are actually not bad, though.
It said monkey physics.
Damn, almost had that star. Alright, well, that's not terrible. Yes! Yes. Yay!
I got the magnet. It didn't seem to do anything, but I got it.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yay! Let's see what else we got.
I assume the magnet, if you got it, would just grab you and then drop you straight down onto like the bullseye or something.
Monkey Billiard 2.
Monkey
No, what it did,
Billiards
though.
too. Let's just do versus. I hope it could be 3 people. I don't know. Is it possible?
Only JPN 9.
Okay.
Japanese 9-ball.
Don't know what this means, but we'll do it. Oh, it looks like we have to have a computer. Select the computer for the comm. Oh, I mean, con. Comm level. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it there. Shoot toward the 1 ball. This is me. Just don't know how this, oh, there we go.
Hurl yourself at it.
All of these balls actually have people in them. And they all scream when I hit them. Ah, nothing went in. Hit the smallest numbered ball and pocket balls. You will get 1 point for each player if you pocket the 3, 5, or 7 ball. You will get 2 points from each player if you pocket the 9 ball. You get double points if you score in the side pockets. Okay. Sure. It's Lost Joke's turn, I think.
I don't think I have control.
Try pressing A or B.
Oh, it's me.
Oh. Why are you 2-player? Apparently it wants you to hit the one ball, the one that it was aiming at. I assume that the rules for this mean that you wanted to go in order.
Which one is the one ball?
The one that you were aiming at, the yellow one, way out on the left. That one. I feel like we are actually playing a Yakuza game right now. We're just playing the billiards minigame.
Yeah. Is Last Joke still here?
Yeah, he's still here.
Yeah, I'm still here. I still don't have control.
I heard somebody, like, leave voice.
No, Lost Joke is still here. Lost Joke is player 2, so that should have been you, I feel like, Lost Joke. Even if it was listed as Craig.
I didn't have control.
That's weird. Do you have control now?
I still have
No.
control.
Oh. This is odd. Well, keep going, I guess.
Like, the moment you entered this mode, it took control away from me because I didn't even have control when we were selecting characters.
That's strange. Is this you, Craig, doing it?
Yeah.
We might start over just to make sure that we get Lost Joke in here. Ow.
Free draw.
Screw you, Calm.
Who is this calm asshole? How do you get into our game?
Probably a commie.
Combination shot.
Wow. Alright, you know what? Fuck you, cum. Let's try
Calm is OP.
Hugo, you're 2.
versus mode.
Can you move around in the menu, Last Joke?
I shouldn't because I'm not player 1.
Try it.
Well, I can.
Yeah, you try it, Lost Joke. Alright, so you
Yeah.
can. Alright, so
Japanese 9 ball.
he's 9. 3 players is what I said.
That's not me.
Alright, I think that you're... okay. Oh, no! No! Okay, no, stop it! No. Okay, I pick one player, and then Lost Joke picks. Can you move around? Okay.
Now I can.
Alright, pick. And then Craig. And then we're gonna give computer...
Game settings.
I'm gonna calm level down. That was a bit too, like... hardcore for the computer. Alright, so it's gonna be my turn, and then it should be Lost Joke's turn, and then it should be
Great shot.
Craig's turn. Wow. Went right into that pocket. Amazing. It was an amazing shot on my part.
Free draw.
So now it should be your turn, Lost Joke. And you're gonna want to hit the that yellow ball into a pocket.
like that I'm focused on this one ball.
It's your focus because that's the one that you're trying to hit. The object of the game, as far as I can tell, is to try to hit the balls in order from 1 to 8. Although I think it's okay to hit other balls like out of order. I think you just get the most points if you hit them like in order.
No, I don't think you're supposed to sync them out of order. You can hit them out of order, I think, but only if you hit your target ball first.
Hmm. Nice.
I don't think I like this perspective at the start of lining up your shot.
It's not terrible, but it could be better.
If you hit right trigger, you see how your ball will collide with the ball.
Oh, that's nice.
No, I mean, I'm talking about this perspective.
I know, but
Oh, what's that?
Oh. That's a Xbox Y.
All right. So triangle for you, Lost Joke.
About as thrilling as actual billiards.
Nice. Billiards is a very chill game a lot of the times, and that's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay
you're
for
supposed to
games
smoke
be
and
chill.
drink while you're playing.
Yeah,
I have neither of those things.
I could get myself a drink if I want. I don't think I will, but I could.
I don't drink hard liquor, especially if I'm trying to play a game with precision.
I still have some of that rum left over from like 1 or 2 years ago when I was trying to drink a little bit before streams to loosen myself up. I haven't done that for a while though. I haven't done that for a long time. But you know, alcohol doesn't
I
really.
shouldn't, because I
go
took some
bad.
medication earlier today, and I don't want that to mix.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not a good idea. It's weird that they all make sounds when you hit the balls.
Well, they have nothing but people in them.
Yeah, there's little monkeys in them, but like it makes sense. It's just it feels weird. It feels weird and creepy.
Do you think they're gotcha because we're in little capsules?
Do you think that there exists an actual monkey ball gacha in Japan? Like they have actual like monkeys in balls?
Probably. It's Sega, right?
Yeah.
Not anymore, but probably at one point.
I was watching a friend of mine play Shenmue. Man, that really was like testing the waters for what Yakuza would be.
What's the? Oh yeah, it's.
Used to be really good at pool.
Damn, too hard. I always sucked at pool. I always have, and I always will.
to a few tournaments.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, lost joke.
I even planned to make my own custom pool cue, but I never did.
It's your turn, by the way. You've led a more interesting life than I certainly have.
I choose to believe that when you say you went to some tournaments, it means you were a spectator.
No, I was a competitor.
He's a competitor in pool tournaments. He was a competitor in what, rodeo stuff at one point?
No, I was never a competitor for a
Oh, okay.
rodeo. My grandfather trained me to do that, but I never did.
Still though. You could have been. You could have been a contender.
I don't know. I never actually got to use any of my practical knowledge in practice, so I don't know if I could actually be a contender in anything.
My one claim to fame is I played in a Blockbuster video game tournament and came in like second in my region. I got a nice hat that I used to wear like all the time.
I used to do Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments.
Is Yu-Gi-Oh just is it basically Magic? I have no idea what Yu-Gi-Oh is like as a game. Is it
Yu-Gi-Oh
basically
is
Magic?
It's not necessarily like Magic, but it's just in the same vein of you play monsters and stuff. Magic
Yeah.
has resources you have to manage. Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't, sort of.
Hmm.
The only resource you have to manage is playing a monster's cost with other cards in your hand.
Is it one of those that the cost of a monster is number of discarded cards? Is that it?
Not necessarily. It is okay. On the top of the cards, there's like these row of
Nice, though.
stars that indicate the monster's payment cost. Now you have to sacrifice cards in your hand up to the value of that card you want to play. So say a card you want to play is 7 stars. You have to sacrifice cards that add up to the total cost of 7.
And
So
that would be the
you can
number of
sacrifice
stars.
a 4-star card and a 3-star card, and then you can
Alright.
play it.
All right, that makes sense.
But it can be any number. Like you can sacrifice a lot of 1-star cards. Like if for
Yeah.
some reason you only have 1-star cards, but you have 7, you can play them. I don't know if that is the rules as they are now. I have not
Getting all
played
tricksy.
the game in a very long time. And as far as I know, my deck that I played might entirely be banned.
Yeah. I was looking at Game Boy Advance games last night just for a lark. I was just kind of looking for something to do. And I noticed that there are 11 distinct Yu-Gi-Oh games for the Game Boy
Yes.
Advance.
There are a lot.
Plus 2 compilation packs that have 2 previously released games in them. I didn't count those,
I have
though.
a copy of, I want to say it was the first Yu-Gi-Oh game they released on either PS2 or PS1, and that one was hard.
Do they play like a regular Yu-Gi-Oh game, or are they like weird and different?
Sort of. Obviously, the newest version you play of a Yu-Gi-Oh game is probably as up to date as they can. I don't know if there's an ongoing management game that they have where they update the rules as it goes on. I don't know if there's anything like that yet. But usually the newest game will probably have the newest rules and cards, but they won't have all of them, obviously. I'm not necessarily like a licensed judge, but I do happen to know one.
Tom 3 went from professional trick shot artist to idiot. Down to
He was at 3 and now he's at 2. And I only did one notch and he just completely fucked it.
Yeah.
Shit. Wrong angle.
And you gave Lost Joke a terrible shot.
I have like a single Magic deck somewhere. My friends in like high school used to be into Magic, and so I tried to play the game, you know, just to do stuff with them. But I was never really into it. I just couldn't really get the motivation. But I do have a deck. Odds are half the cards aren't even relevant anymore.
I've gotten some Magic cards recently. Well, not recently. I'd say within the past few years. I have them sitting on my dresser. But I still have my Magic deck. It is, as far as I know, still entirely legal. But I don't know anyone who could say if it is or isn't. But I do occasionally keep a lookout. The last Magic set I actually was really into, and I wanted to try and make a deck out of, but I, can't really control what I get in a booster pack, was a series called Innistrad. Innistrad was very much gothic horror, so there was a lot of vampires, werewolves, and that kind of thing.
What's up with the word Strahd being used for like vampires and gothic horror stuff?
Because Strahd is probably the most iconically known vampire in any sort of tabletop setting. Speaking of, Magic the Gathering is supposed to be having a crossover event with D&D, which I'm kind of curious about, and I want to keep an eye out for those cards, just for the novelty.
Yeah, they've been out for like a while, haven't they? Like
I don't know.
At least a few months.
I occasionally forget about it, and then I remind myself, like now, like, oh yeah, there's some D&D themed cards that I'd actually like to try and get. I don't typically get Magic cards very often. But the D&D crossover set is one of them. I think they were also doing Lord of the Rings. There was another IP they're doing another crossover with.
Trying a trick shot.
You know what? Between shots, I'm gonna look up crossover.
And he screwed you too. He had the easiest shot possible. He screwed it up and screwed you.
I might be able to do it. No. These angles are like terrible for me. They're owned by the same company now, aren't they? Magic and D&D?
I believe Wizards of the Coast, yeah.
Your turn, Monstro.
Let me let this page load. I have too many windows open. I'm going to fix that.
Do that when it's not your turn.
Yeah, do it. Do it in a minute. Ooh, that's close though. Close on that side pocket.
My angle was off.
Yeah, angles are my bane in pool, which is what pool is all about, and that's why I suck at it.
Sometimes, if a game is going pretty smooth, I'll start purposely making like trick shots just because I want to keep my angles sharp. Okay, I'm looking at the Magic the Gathering site. It looks like my favorite content is making another run. They're doing some more Innistrad stuff.
Oh. You know, something I was interested in, I think we talked about it a while ago, but we never really did it, was that Keyforge stuff. Looked a little bit interesting.
You mentioned it. I want to say one of the crossover stuff they wanted to do was, no, they wouldn't do that. No, never mind. Pay no attention to me.
I don't get this this extra bit in the overhead. Oh wait, there it goes. It wasn't working before.
What do you mean? What extra bit?
This thing. For a second, it
Yeah,
wasn't
can I
working
help?
in the overhead.
Oh. Try bouncing it off the left wall.
Oh, like this. Nah, red's in the way. Actually,
No, it's not.
Too
I don't like
little.
the thing that I just looked up.
If I had given it just a little bit more. Hey! Alright. Bounce this one off. Don't know if it would help though.
Okay, so the D&D sets are out. They came out back in July. So I might have a adventure out sometime, maybe tomorrow, and see if I can get some boosters.
What? You're gonna
Or
go out of the
decks.
house? Oh my god, lost joke.
Hey, it's a special occasion. I don't buy magic cards that often. I could potentially have a card of Tiamat, which is, good god, it requires all of the mana to play, so it'll be nice to have.
Damn. God damn it. Your turn, lost joke. I set it up for you, you're welcome. Yeah, Giant Ergo, we're playing this because Kyle isn't here, and I don't want to do Zelda without all four of us. Because it really is like a fully four-player game. If we don't have four players, like you still have four links no matter what, so you have to control a fourth link anyway. So I'd rather have all four of us.
Reminder that if you hit the wrong ball first, you get a foul. Oh, that was calm.
No, that was lost joke.
Oh,
I wasn't paying attention to which ball I was supposed to hit.
It's up on the left there, the diagram of balls.
I don't
Whatever
read.
one is still transparent is the one that you're trying for. Joiner Guy, have you heard that they got Chris Pratt to do the voice of Mario in the movie? Did you hear that little piece of news? Real news, actual news. It's not a joke. It's real, actual news. Nice. I mean, it could be good. I've heard Detective Pikachu is pretty good, although I have not actually watched it yet.
Well, Game Freak, Pokemon's not really like tied too closely to Miyamoto, though.
That's true. Miyamoto has no say in that, in Pokemon.
Although I wish someone would. Pokemon's pretty stagnant when it comes to,
Yeah.
Game.
Not even just stagnant. They go backwards in some cases.
The thing they do is like they'll introduce something but don't let it carry over to a new gen, and then just completely drop the thing they introduced.
Yep, a lot of companies do that. Hint, hint, Blizzard, hint.
Blizzard
It's
is a lost
the,
cause.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and everyone's fleeing the ship apparently.
Yeah.
I kind of, on the one hand, I feel bad about it because I actually know
Hey!
some people who actually work in Blizzard, and they're pretty good people. I've spoken
No,
to
it's-
them. Not recently. They've actually been doing work because they finally could say that they were actually doing work on the new Diablo.
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm like, hey, cool. But it's like this is way before all of the bad stuff started really getting all this attention, and even then I was like wondering to myself, how can I get myself a copy of Diablo, knowing that I know this person worked on it, without ensuring that they get the money and I know it. It was like, can I just give you the retail price and you can just give me a copy? That way I know you actually got my money.
it's
Just an amusing thought, but
it is
I haven't
unfair
heard
for developers, the code, the code monkeys, the artists and stuff, all the people who are working. It's your turn,
Your
left,
turn, last joke.
all the people who are working on these games who are not assholes and who like working on these games and who enjoy their jobs, or maybe they hate their jobs, I don't know, but either way, all the non-jerks that are kind of caught up in the middle of all this crap. It does suck for them, but I don't know. It's definitely not an excuse to
let's
not call it out,
let's really be honest here. What do executives even do?
What would you
Really,
say
what do they do?
you do here? That's Office
Because it
Space.
seems like they do a lot of nothing.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm absolutely not comparing Miyamoto to a Blizzard asshole. I'm just saying what I was gonna say earlier was that Miyamoto definitely strikes me as an ideas man. He's really good at ideas, especially gameplay ideas. But when it comes to other stuff, he's not that great. And that's fine. It's perfectly acceptable to focus. To have your own thing that you excel at and not excel at other things. That's fine. It's just that people kind of put him up on a pedestal and think he is God's gift to video gamedom, and he has done a lot of good stuff, but he also gave us that, Waluigi and Wario aren't related at all, and stuff like that. He's given us weird stuff that doesn't make any sense, and I love his gameplay, but I don't really love anything that he's done story-wise because that's not his area of expertise.
I will say, Nintendo hasn't really been the same since Iwata passed away.
Yeah, but Iwata was an executive.
He was an
Iwata
executive.
was not an
A
asshole
rare
as
type
far
of
as I know. Yeah, he was a rare type who actually did stuff. Like Iwata was a programmer. He actually, he worked on games and stuff. He was a real a true company man who worked his way up the ladder to be the head. Which I think a lot of executives son of a bitch. A lot of executives don't do. They go to business school and they get hired in the executive branch, and then they become head of the company when the company excels under their tenure, and that's it. Whether it was because of something they did or not, and so it kind of creates that kind of disconnect between the executives and the people who actually are working on games and stuff, and you get stuff like the way Blizzard is and stuff like kind of the way Nintendo is right now. Again, not saying that Nintendo is as bad as Blizzard. Blizzard is absolutely the worst. I'm just saying there is that there is that gulf, I think, between executives and the workers that exists in a lot of companies, but it's especially prevalent in video game companies nowadays.
Nintendo's issues stem from a different direction.
Nice.
Blizzard was a lost cause before the recent scandals.
True. They were already going downhill. I will, however, compare Blizzard and Nintendo in terms of they have their major fans, and they really survive on that fandom and on nostalgia and on their very large fan base.
Well, I don't think Nintendo's diehard stans are in the same level of trying to excuse the company's behavior that in the same way that Blizzard fans are trying to. It's unarguably objectively harder because it's like all of this is coming out. You can't excuse it. You cannot excuse the behavior and the failings of pretty much all of the executive and upper branches.
I haven't really heard a lot of people trying to defend all this recent stuff for Blizzard, but that's in more recent years. There's definitely
the defenders are growing quieter.
There's definitely
every
a lot of
thing that comes out.
A lot of defense for Blizzard as a whole over the years, certainly, like a whole lot. But I mean, in terms of the more recent, the major allegations and the major problems that they're currently going through, I haven't really heard a lot of dissenting opinions trying to defend them. But at the same time, I think the same kind of goes for Nintendo, where, you know, there are a lot of people who love Nintendo to a fault, and Nintendo can do no wrong, and Nintendo, you know, it's your turn, Lost Joke.
I know I'm going.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm not paying attention. But I think in more recent years, Nintendo has been doing a lot of stupid shit, especially in regards to treating their fandom like crap, and starting to have actual. I don't want to say flops. I don't think a Nintendo game is really capable of flopping at this point.
No,
but,
Nintendo's main
well-received
franchise games are just going to print money.
Yeah,
That's
less
entirely what it's
well-received
relying on
changes.
is brand recognition.
There have been some less well-received changes, especially when it comes to Pokemon games. But also, you know, stuff like Nintendo shutting down any and all fan games, Nintendo shutting down Smash tournaments, Nintendo shutting down, just like all these things that fans are trying to do to celebrate Nintendo's franchises. Nintendo is like, no, we own these, not you. Fuck off. And people are kind of starting to finally start to see this and then say, hey, Nintendo, like, come on, man. And then, oh yeah, Giant Nerd Guy is right. Nintendo has big discovered microtransactions and DLC and expansions.
They discovered it in the same way, like, what the hell?
Jesus, computer.
How did you can't just pull that kind of shot out of nowhere and then, like, flop the next one, which you're probably going to do.
Japanese companies,
What the hell? You can't do that. You can't pull off Miracle Shot and then just fumble this one.
It's like as a trope, right? Where Japanese companies are kind of tend to be behind the times when it comes to kind of modern video game sensibilities. And Nintendo definitely kind of embodies that. Because Nintendo is a little bit behind the times, especially when it comes to
Online
internet stuff. But then also, again, like you know, they've discovered that you can charge people for more content, and now they're like charging everybody for more content. It's like they're going overboard because they see this as their time to shine, their time to make more money, even though they were making plenty of money beforehand.
Greg, if you screw this up, you're out of the family.
I might screw it up. It might actually happen.
No. Abort!
That was virtually impossible to screw up.
So I would have found a way. I would have found a way.
You didn't, though. What even is a kiss shot?
I have no idea. Knights in Satan's service shot?
No, no, just a little tap, little touch, a little.
Do I even
Kiss
have
shot,
to move this?
Acerola,
I think-
Orion, Hard Under Blade.
Just a little tap.
Yeah, I mean they.
Where did
Giant
you
Nerd
get
Guy-
your reference from, Merg?
Knights in Satan's service? That's literally what they used to.
That's what they called the band Kiss.
Called
when it
band
was
Kiss.
big.
I don't think it was actually ever
No.
true. It was during the time when everybody was
They
like,
tried-
oh, they're evil.
They're
They're
Satan
evils
worshippers.
of rock music. Look, they wear makeup and they wear all this leather. Oh, they're corrupting our kids.
Never mind the fact that all of their songs were about partying.
Yeah, but what if you played them backwards?
You get a reverse jumbled mess, and the mind and the human brain tends to fill the gaps.
Yeah.
Result.
Craig won. Now, does that say press A button or press a button?
Press A button.
You know, our points are... There's a big difference, but look at our actual stats, you and me, Merg.
What, the pocket ratio? I mean, we're only 1 point off, but your ratio is better than mine. It's like you get more points for putting stuff in the side pocket instead of the corner. I think that's what you did to get.
Yeah,
I think you also get more points for more in a row.
Mm.
But our actual stats, there's very little difference at the end.
Yeah. Giant Nerd Guy is right. He said they've done it for a while, and we're back to Nintendo. I mean, they really started it in Pokemon, right? When they had the multiple Pokemons. But I mean, that wasn't necessarily like a money grubbing thing. You guys need to press a button.
It
by
was
the way.
a limitation of the time. They couldn't. Back in the early days of
Lost
Pokemon,
joke.
they couldn't have all of them. All the Pokemon on one cartridge, so their workaround was to separate them, and then you would have to trade
Yeah,
between versions.
it was
well,
a cool thing.
you know, the
to be
technologies advanced far beyond that to where having two different versions of the same game isn't necessary, but they're continuing to do it.
I don't mind that they continue to have two versions of the game. The thing is, that's a kind of a cool feature. I like that it emphasizes talking with people and trading stuff. I don't mind that at all. What I mind is when they have now started coming out with basically unfinished games, or games that do not have all the features that they said that was going to be in the game, and then they come out the next year with a full-priced $60 game that adds all of those features into the game that they've already come out with. I mean, we crucify companies for that. People hate EA for doing that. People hate other companies for doing that, and then Nintendo comes out and does it, and people
But
don't give a
Nintendo
shit.
can do no wrong.
Bowling.
Nintendo
Nico,
never
let's go
does
bowling.
anything wrong.